Long-distance running is known as a lonely sport. Sometimes it's also an early one. Over 100 runners lined up at 6 a.m. for a chance at the 2011 NAIA Marathon title.
On your mark.
The 26-mile course took runners through the heart of Marion, Indiana, twice. It looped through neighborhoods, downtown streets, parks and roads very familiar to local residents, even if most of them weren't awake to see the runners parade. For the men, Park University's Daniel Tubey set the early pace alongside teammate Thomas Chaluli. Both ran other distance races less than 48 hours earlier at this national meet.
I felt so great, especially when I met my teammate, like at 13 mile, and then he came to push me up. So we ran so fast with him, like for almost like 10 miles from after 13. So we were running with him so great.
For the women, Absi Baru of Grandview University was alone, bunched up with many of the men for a long time. And Marion's course was her first marathon ever.
Coach and I looked at some of the times and we thought this would be a good way to try to get ready for next year and maybe shoot for the mark, but it's all right.
Leaders separated from the pack. At one point, Tubey was all alone when his partner fell back. For those further back, a chance at a nationally ranked finish on a perfect day for a long run. The NAIA is the only national college sports association still running a national marathon. And fans lined up at the finish line to show their support for the event and their teammates. Tubey brought home the winning time under 2.5 hours, topping last year's winner and his own time on this same course.
I was really prepared for this race, but coach told me to run the 10K and then see if I can run the marathon. Even yesterday he was telling me, are you ready really? He wanted me to take off, like to rest a little bit, to take off maybe to come next year, but I told him, let me just try.
And Baru made her first marathon one to remember. She says Marion's course was full of cheerleaders.
The people are really supportive and, you know, they make you smile all the way through. That makes it a lot easier. Just run happy, run with Christ. It was a good run. It was fun. My teammates are out there and just, you know, they were way ahead, but I'm just thinking, you can do it and I can do it, you know.
Just run, the inspiration competitors need to push themselves farther and faster, sharing their own brand of athletic courage with a community that rarely sees such an event, but welcomes it back for another year.